Hello, my Aries friends, and thank you for tuning in. This is your December 2020 general reading. Let's get right into it. What's happening for my Aries friends in December of 2020? What is it they need to know to move through December well? The Six of Swords. Ace of Wands. Page of Coins. The Lovers. What's at the base of this? What's at the bottom of this? What is it that is going on? By the way, the Lovers card there is the Gemini. Some sort of choice to be made, perhaps. What's going on here with the Ten of Cups? A choice for happiness, an important commitment that you are making. Time to move forward with a new idea, a new passion, and a commitment that you are headed toward with a partnership, perhaps. It's based in happiness, my friends. Aries. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Coins. You may finally feel like you are accomplished enough to be able to make this move and really, come to a place of satisfaction, of comfort and happiness, joy in, I think, a relationship. What's happening for my Aries friends? Moving through to this passion, to this spark. And I think you're going to be conveying that news. It's going to be taken seriously, too. Just one or two cards, please. Finally, at the point where you feel comfortable making this overture, Strength card, you're feeling strong about it. You're feeling very courageous, even. It might even be that you have to pull up your big boy pants or your big girl pants and do something about it. All right? Because I think something is in play. I think it's now, or you may have to let it go. Four of Wands. Now the Fountain. The Fountain is a beautiful card. That's the name of this deck, my friends. And the Fountain is an additional card within this deck. And what it means is oneness. A moment of cosmic clarity, fully awake, the end of seeking. Surrender to that which you are, whole and perfect. So you know what, my friends? You are finally in a good place. Now I say finally because it feels like it's taken you a while to get there. But you have arrived. And I think what you want is clearly in front of you. But you've got to make the move. You've got to step up. You've got to be strong about it in order to bring it in. And that means conveying the information. Aries. There you are. That new spark there. The Ace of Wands taking the action. Firm action, I would say. That's a lot. Tell just one or two cards, please. Thank you. The Ten of Wands. You've been struggling with this for a while. It's been heavy for you. Maybe maybe the lack or whatever it is that you have not been able to pull together until now has been a burden for you. Okay, so if it's financial, there was not a financial lack where you felt accomplished, where you felt successful enough to offer perhaps a commitment at this point. But now I think you're on a much better road. You're feeling in a much stronger position. How is the news received here? Now that may be that there is a Gemini involved. It may be that they have a choice to make. Your partner has a choice to make on the other side of it. I have the Moon and the High Priestess. I don't think you can see the right timing for it. Now the Moon may be a situation where you're reflecting on how to go about it and trying to play out the scenario in advance, trying to see what the next steps are, and maybe even making some plans quietly, privately, so that your partner doesn't see. Maybe you want to make it a surprise. What's going on here with the Four of Wands? It most likely will happen at home when the moment is right, and you decide to actually act on, and it may be met with a little bit of struggle. You've been struggling with how to build this from this lack. And that is finished, my friends. That is finished, my Aries friends. You have the opportunity here to build this again. If it's something that's financial, if it's a project that you've been working on, you have the ability to bring it to a satisfactory completion here. The Ten of Cups is more than satisfactory. It is happiness, joy personified. So, it'll be a good episode for you. Let's put it that way. Tell me about the Lover's card. What is the decision? And the Magician. There you are. You've got to decide to put it in action. You've got to take the Ace of Wands step to bring it forward here. And how does it end here with our Ten of Cups? Yes, thank you. The Eight of Pentacles. It's not going to be easy. It's not something that's just going to come to you, my Aries friends. You're going to need to work on it. So if it's a financial situation, you're going to need to work on it. You're going to take the next step. It's been a little bit of a struggle how to get to where you want to go. And where you want to go is an important piece of information to a partner or someone that you value their opinion of. You know, you're tied to this person, it feels like. This is likely to take all of your skills, all of your effort, all of your willpower, and maybe even a little sleight of hand to pull off, especially if this is planned as a surprise. Now, there may be an offer of engagement here, and you can take that both romantically and contractually. So what's the action you need to take on this, Queen of Cups? I think you need to approach it in a sensitive manner. This, you know, you may be a little tentative about this. The Queen of Cups is someone that doesn't like to be seen as vulnerable. So in your position here of, you know, gathering your strength, you haven't taken the action because it's been a vulnerable position. But, you know, you are going to get there. You are going to, I think, offer your commitment, offer a contract, or to use your skills for this partnership. You're feeling in a good place now. So let's talk about our Queen of Cups. Cool, calm, and collected on the outside. You haven't shown your hand here. Two of Pentacles, because you're not ready to do it yet. You're not quite ready. So what is the action to bring it in? The Death card. You've got to make the move. You've started the transition. You may have started to believe that. You may have started to believe in your ability, in your confidence level, maybe going up here, my friends, especially if it involves finance. That's also coming in. But, you know, the confusion on it, the confusion, you're able to see through the clouds here. You're able to see that, you know, there is an ending in sight to whatever is going on, so that you can make your move here. The Death card, Scorpio energy. Thank you. Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. You've been reflecting on things that may not have turned out well. We're talking over here. I think what you have to do is transition your thinking to a more positive, a more uplifting, a more emotional and secure point of view. Okay, the Six of Swords. Change your attitude, as my mother would say. You've got to look at what is possible. Okay, you're in a position, regaining your strength. You are going to get to this happiness, my Aries friends. You are going to get to, I want to say, this joy that's here. But you've been reflecting on everything that's been going on that didn't work. So change your outlook, and you are going to get here. Change your outlook a little bit. You're in a good position. You're in a strong position to make the offer that you want, and it is going to take some work, but it's going to also result in a really beautiful outcome there with the Ten of Cups, my friends. This is the Sacred Geometry Activation Set. Let's see what it has to say for my Aries friends. Which one? Thank you. Communication, card number 14, communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So you may have to communicate a little bit here, my friends. You may have to expose yourself for the vulnerability that you may be feeling, or you may have felt in the past, but that is on its way out. That is changing. That outlook has changed here a little bit, and the transition already begun toward this happiness, my friends. Use your intuition. It'll tell you when the right time is to strike, and you have every tool you need in your arsenal to make this work for you. Okay, it has a beautiful outcome. Perhaps it's just a little bit of, you know, expression here, expressing the emotions that you've been feeling, which leads you to the fresh new beginning the Death card offers, the transition. Aries, thank you so much for being with me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. Like, share, comments, all welcome, and subscriptions, of course, as well. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below.